First thing anyway, right, it's a simple thing, is your hook grip, right? I know that people like to do it with open hand grip, but if you do the hook grip, it's one less thing to think about, right? And for a max distance, the last thing you want to do is be let down by your grip, right? So therefore, the hook grip to me is important because, like I say, it's the last thing you know, once it's in there, you don't have to think about it anymore, right? Second tip for me is, when you stand up with them, get yourself steady before you take off. You know, it's not like a farmer's where you're picking them up and you just start going. Stand up, make sure you're straight, and then take your step, right? So you keep them steady to yourself, right? Okay. In little steps, because if you're ever going to get the opportunity to do the real Nicol Stones, you'll find that you have to do little steps. You can't do big strides. So for you to train with these, just little steps. Keep your shoulders back as well, right? Make sure you don't go, right, because it won't necessarily happen on the pins that you'll end up doing this, but it can do, right? Yes. So it's important to keep yourself straight. Okay, you've got to look at the ground where you're going, I understand that. But the minute you start coming forward, everything comes forward with you, right?
Yes, okay. And then baby steps, you said, so almost shuffling.
Yeah, almost shuffling. Well, not quite shuffling, but you're doing half steps, you know what I mean? So you're just little half steps like this, you know what I mean?
What about that second pickup? Is there any tips to get through the pain and that of lifting up that
well, right,
after the second pickup? Because you get that 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you right now, right? I know a lot of guys like to do the mat distance and then just put them down. But to me, I know the 10-second thing worked for me, yes, right? Because whenever I put them down when I was in my driveway, I kind of held on to them, but just slackened off my hook grip.
Okay.
Just to, you know, a little bit of circulation going back in again, because the pickup wasn't the problem for me on my hook. But the 10 seconds, you know, you're getting blood back into this. Away you go. And okay, you might only gain another, well, whenever I've done it, I've gained 10 feet or something, right?
Okay.
Say 8 to 10 feet. But if I tried to do it at max distance, I would have been 5 feet off of that. If you're doing the real Nicol Stones, it's always the little one, the weld at the back, right? The reason being is that you always find that if you've got the weld at the front, this ends up happening, right? You'll end up that in the hand, and that's what you're near wanting, right? As well, if it's back here, it won't go forward. It just doesn't. It doesn't go that way. You know, you've got
slips round,
it's nowhere near you, right? That's the same with this other one. Same with this. This one doesn't move because it's perfectly round. You know what I mean? So you're better just to have that there. Just same thing again. Welds at the back, but it's very important in the little one. Right. Okay. I can't state that enough. The weld at the back in the little one, because I've walked with the Nicol pins, the real ones before, like that, and it cut my pinky open there. Okay. Right. So
weld at the back.
Yeah, weld at the back. Yep. Cerberus thrown bags off each side. You know, or you'll find a point where you're wanting a bit more movement to have a bit more fight with them. Usually on the big one it'll be on this side, usually in the small one it'll be in the corner here at the front, right? But it won't stay there.
Yes.
Right, but they move about, but perfect for doing this.